In this video, I'm going to show you what's in the 1.22 update of CriticalOps. In this video, we are going to be checking out a lot of things that's going to be in the 1.22 update, starting from a new ranked season all the way to a returning event, and also some weapon design improvements and also the skins themselves. But before we do that, it would be nice if you would subscribe, as we are close to 10,000 subscribers. And in return, I'm gonna be uploading new information and updates about CriticalOps to all of you. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. But anyways, let's start with the first thing, which is Ranked Season 4. So, for Ranked Season 4, there are new changes and possibly there could even be some rewards by playing Ranked. But anyways, they did some changes to the matchmaking system to keep it fair and enjoyable. And in the matchmaking changes, they said you will no longer be able to play Ranked if the rank among party members is too far apart. For example, a Special Ops cannot play Ranked if there is a gold in the party, which means there are now party restrictions considering to Ranked. And I already discussed about how the ranking system is going to be changed in a different video, which you can see on top here right now. But basically what it means is that you will not be able to play with such players that are extremely low tiers compared to yourself. So which means is you cannot play, like, for example, a master player cannot play with like a silver in a party, because like hell no. However, if you're ranking, like you're looking for a match and it still doesn't find a match after like ages, then it will change this rule and will basically make it so you can play with any rank possible. But now let's move on to a new map that's going to be in the next update. Now in the 1.22 update, we're going to be getting a new diffuse map, which is called Soar. Now this map will be available both in competitive ranked matches and also in casual diffuses. And it could possibly even be in the new Skull Hunter mode. But essentially it is a diffuse mode with 2 bomb sites and is balanced, which means it's not one team sided. It's equally made for both teams to play practically equally. And just like I did with the upcoming ranked season, I also have made a previous video about this map, so if you want to check out the full information about this map, you can check out this link above here. But anyways, let's move on to the third change, which is regarding Skull Hunter. Now in this part, we're not just gonna go looking at Skull Hunter changes, we're gonna check out to the new UI change that has been changed to the play section. They've changed up the play section of the game. This is currently what it looks like in the 1.21 version. However, this is how it looks like on the 1.22 version of the game. They've done similar changes to the practice mode area. This is the old one, but this is how it looks like on the newest version of the game. And as well, a similar change has been done to the custom lobbies. This is the old lobby section, but this is the new, which is on the 1.22 version of the game. Now for Skull Hunter, there is the option to play as a solo player or a team of 2 players. So they also added some information about this duo mode in Skull Hunter. In 1.21 we introduced Skull Hunter, our free-for-all game-based mode. Now in 1.22 it is time to team up. Skull Hunter will now feature duo mode that allows you to play with your friend in a party, which means you and one more player of your friends can party up and play duo mode. But if there are more people in your party, then you cannot play the duo mode or the solo. The rules of the game is still the same, so are the maps, but there's one change, which is that you can play against other people that are, it seems, of two, or against players that are solo in a duo mode, which means you can play either with one more teammate or play as a solo player against other people in the mode. That's not the only change they've done to Skull Hunter. There is now a new menu that you open up where you can see the scoreboard of all the players, and also on the top there's like the number 1 spot and your current spot, or if you're on the top it shows the second spot, and they added like emblems to those. But with this clip they also showed us 2 new like winter themed emblems. One is like a gingerbread guy and the other one is a angry snowman. But from those 2 emblems you can actually buy one of them. In your emblem section of your loadout, scroll down to the very bottom and you will see 2 emblems. One is the leaping rabbit and the other one is the frosty, aka that snowman from the clip. Now both of those emblems cost only 100 yellow credits, and actually they are available also in the 1.22 beta, which means you can get them both in the beta and in the 1.22 release. But for the gingerbread emblem, that will be most likely from the lucky spin, because there's no way or doubt that they would actually show us the, season pass emblems. But that's enough for Skull Hunter and those type of changes. Now let's move on to the store improvements. Now for the store area, there's just some changes to the case sections. Like there's a slightly different background for the buy cases area, but when you go to the open case area, it looks so much better. And actually they've changed some animations for this area as well. One of the cool options for this is you can open 5 cases simultaneously and select 5 as well. And when you open them, you can either tap or swipe and you get this cool animation when the cases show their skins. And of course I'm gonna open a case as well. And whenever you're opening a case, there's gonna be the sparks coming out, which change depending on the rarity. And holy flip, is that a tier 7? Ah flip, it's just a kukri knife. There is also some footage about what the Winterfest 2020 case looks like. Now showing in the footage, we see that the Winterfest 2020 case is like a bright purplish case with golden ribbon on it. And in my opinion, this case actually looks pretty cool. Developers, you get a thumbs up from me. But now let's move on to the final thing, which is the weapon skin improvements. So in 1.22 they are going to change how the weapon skins look like. For example, the metal parts of skins, they will be more shiny than like those non-metal areas that are like plastic almost. They will be less shiny, and maybe the color will be a little bit less like vibrant. And the wood parts, well, they're just gonna look like wood. The weapon skins were updated for the, these changes, so the skins look more realistic. And so they changed, actually updated all of the weapon skins in the 1.22 update so that the skins match the new rendering system, which basically, like I said, means that metal parts will be like metal, which are going to be shiny, wood is going to be like wood, and plastic areas is just going to be like a little bit less visible, like less vibrant, less saturation on them. And with these skin changes, what I don't like slightly is about those plastic areas, like the skins are going to be less vibrant because, they changed the rendering. But that is essentially it. But what about you? What do you think is the best thing they've added in this update? And what do you personally think is your favorite change in this update? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then make sure to subscribe and also press that like button. And stay tuned for the 10,000 subscriber special, and I'll see you in the next video. bye.